Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope from past couple of days you have seen a lot of videos related to Devin, the first AI software engineer. Probably every YouTuber has uploaded this specific video, and obviously they have brought a lot of points with respect comparing to a software engineer jobs. But let's understand in this video what all things Devin can actually do. And as you all know, many people have applied for the beta version of Devin and they have got the access, and with respect to that they have created a lot of videos. So we'll just try to get a clear idea like what all efficient task it can actually do. And after understanding all these things, we will be discussing about the pros and cons. And as a software engineer, what you really need to focus to be in the industry with a good demand, what all things you can actually do. We'll also be discussing about that. So please make sure that you watch this video till the end because there will be a lot of things to discuss in this. Okay, so here was the video of the Devin first AI software engineer. We just saw the demo, but just to understand, you can see what is exactly Devin. It is the world's first autonomous AI software engineer. Devin is tireless, skilled teammate, equally ready to build alongside you or independently complete tasks for you to review. So in short, since it is an AI, so it really need to work tirelessly, right? With human beings, it is not possible, right? Now, a very important point is over here. With Devin, engineers can focus more on the interesting problem statement and engineer teams can strive for more ambitious goals because all the previous problem statement are already solved by the engineers, and with respect to that, they already have the data, code, whatever things are specifically required. So obviously you really need to have a new problem statement to think upon, which Devin cannot solve. Whatever things are actually solved, Devin will be able to solve it because they are already trained on that, right? So this is the most major point, right? Still, any new thing, any new problem statement that may come, Devin will not be able to solve it because it needs to get trained, right? It's just like an AI. If there is a solution, then it will be trained, then it will be able to do it. Okay. Unless and until AGI does not come, I don't think so it will be able to do it. Now let's understand about Devin's capability. Okay. Here you'll be able to see we have given Devin the ability to actively collaborate with the user. Devin reports on its progress in real time, accepts feedback and work together with you through design choices as needed. So obviously as a software engineer, whatever task is required for a software engineer, it is able to do. They're working in a collaborative way. They have to make sure that they have all the documentation, sprints, stories needs to be assigned very much in an equal way to all the developers itself. With respect to the feedback, they really need to consider it and they really need to solve it. Now let's understand from all the people who have actually got the access what all Devin can actually do with respect to the implementation that they have done. So here you can see Devin can learn how to use unfamiliar technologies also, right? So after reading a blog post, Devin runs control knot on model to produce images which conceals messages for Sarah. So one of the users they were able to do from this particular blog. Devin can build and deploy apps end to end. So this was actually possible by Devin. They were able to build and deploy it because already how to build it and all and how to deploy it. That is the kind of task. And obviously from the demo that we have seen a couple of days back, it has those kind of functionalities. Along with this, whenever we see the next task over here, you can see that Devin can also autonomously find and fix bugs in the code basis. That basically means Devin helps Andrew maintain and debug its open source competitive programming book. So obviously when you have this entire code base, and it is being able to solve it. Okay. And we'll also be seeing there is something called as SWE Benchmark. Okay, we'll discuss about it like in the GitHub open issues, like how much it was able to solve. So here the next task here you can see Devin can train and fine tune its own AI models. Devin can address bugs and feature requests in open source repositories. Just give the GitHub issues and do the setup and context gathering. That is only needed, and Devin will be able to do it. Devin can contribute to mature production repositories, which is also really, really good. We even tried giving Devin real jobs on Upwork and it could do those too, right? So if you don't know about Upwork, it is all about freelancing. Now just imagine you don't even have to stay there to do any freelancing work. It can probably consider it. It can probably solve it. And with respect to all this work that you can actually see, all the demo video is actually given and how it was able to do it. Now, just by seeing this, obviously we can actually see that Devin can really do a lot many things, right? And if I probably consider a normal software engineer, right? Now, what is actually expected in interviews in the future, in the upcoming 1 to 2 years? There'll be a lot of expectation. You really need to be a jack of all trades. You should have knowledge with respect to everything. But yes, if there is a problem statement that requires actual research, out of box thinking to solve it, then human beings are the best people to solve it. Later on, whatever tasks are there, whatever repetitive tasks are there, whatever things that are already implemented, Devin can actually do it for you. Now, this was one of the things which I was talking about SWE bench. So in the GitHub repository, whatever are the open issues, right? You can probably see world GitHub issues, how much it was able to solve it. So here you can see we evaluated Devin on SWE bench, a challenging benchmark that asks agent to resolve real world GitHub issues found in open source projects like Django and Scikit-learn. Devin correctly resolves 13.86%. all the issues end to end, which is quite good. And the previous state of art was 1.96. Now, with respect to all the other tools, right, like Cloudy 2, SWE Llama 13B, SWE Llama 7B, GPT-4, GPT 3.5, here you can actually see, and the difference is quite huge. And Devin is really, really having a good number over here. That is 13.86. Now, this really looks, yes, Devin can do a lot many tasks, but as I said, when it comes to problem statement that comes out of the box to solve it, definitely Devin cannot do, because they're not trained in those kind of data. But as a software engineer, one thing that you really need to do is that companies will also look at, where there are simpler tasks, where there are common implemented tasks to quickly do it. And when there is some very hard task, complex task, obviously human will be required. So please make sure that you have skill sets, technologies with respect to the complete 360 degree. So I hope you like this particular video. This was it from my side. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Thank you, one all. Take care. Bye-bye.